Alright, so right off the bat I'll just say this guide is not for your casual Warframe player enjoyer. Nah, I'll be going very much so into detail as to how the game prioritizes each multiplication, additive damage mod, every mod that adds damage in the weapon, how the game prioritizes which mod before which, and how exactly that impacts the game. And finally, the reason for this video is simply because there's just not any information on it out there. I couldn't find a single source, let alone YouTube, which is just mind-blowing to me, because the game doesn't tell you how the mods work, and hence this video, because I want to shine some more light into it and hopefully teach you, myself and others a few things or two. Enjoy. Alright, so if we take this example here, I got just enough crit rate to hit at 100, so the damage is not inconsistent. I got a primary dead add-on, nothing on my ash either, so let's go ahead and test the damage. I've already done some testing earlier. If we hit on the body, we should do 1.043, which we do. We should be able to do on the head, which is 1.356. Correct. Alright, we're fully stacked up. We should be doing 4.799 on the body right now. Indeed we do. And 6.239 on the head, which we also do. Perfect. First, before we move on with the mod priority list, figure out if the numbers are actually telling the truth. We want to multiply 1043 by 4.6, which is the Arcane. It's plus 360, which is plus 3.6, but we're multiplying it, we're not adding right now. 4.797, and we did 4.799. which is very, very close, and I think that is because Warframe likes to round numbers up, or decimals, so you see the flat damage and not the decimals on the side. Now, if we do 1.356, we don't have to multiply it by 1.3 for the headshot, it's already done for us in the showcase. If we multiply that by 4.6, we should be getting, say, 6.237. 6.239, which again is very, very close. Again, Warframe just rounding numbers up. And yeah, then these numbers are the ones we did with the base damage weapon with the Arcane. Now let me show you why. First of all, you shouldn't use Serration.
Boy, get that weak shit out of here.
And second of all, how the damage mode priority list works out. Now if we multiply, right, if we multiply 1043 by 1.65, I think that, yeah, we should be getting 1.720 as additive damage from Serration. Now I've got it mentioned at the bottom of the chat. Now put an S at the end, that's for Serration. If we hit on the body, we should be doing 2.765k, which we do. If we hit on the head, we should be doing 3594, which we also do. Now if we fully stack it up, the body should do 6.520, which it does, and the headshot should do 8.476, which it also does. Now let's go ahead and figure out, let's go ahead and see if the numbers lie to us or if they're telling the truth like they did earlier. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be multiplying 1.43k with 2.65, that's for the Serration. We're not adding, we're multiplying, 165 damage, so that's times 2.65. We should be getting 2.765k, which we are, 2.763. We can also just take 1k plus 1.7 and we get 2.7. It's the same either way around. Now let's make sure that the headshot is also correct. Let's just go ahead and multiply that just to make sure. 1356 times 2.65, 3.593, 3.594. But yeah, that's just the base damage with Serration. Now let's multiply that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's multiply that. Right? let's take 2.765 multiplied by 4.6. Now, you don't need to be a math genius to know that this already looks wrong compared to the results we got.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
And that's because it's more than double. Okay, it's almost more than double. That's just the body shot. Let's look at the headshot, right? Maybe the headshot is going to work. Maybe my calculator is incorrect, right? Let's take 3594, which was our damage on the head with Serration, times 4.6 for the Arcane. 16.
What the hell is even that?
16, ladies and gentlemen. That is almost double the damage. Now let's actually take it how the game actually processes the numbers. 1043 plus 1720, 2.763, 2.765. Close enough. This was without the Arcanes, so without the Arcanes, that's correct. And let's take with Arcanes. 4799 plus 1720, 6.519, 6.520. Wow, it's actually correct. Let's try it on the headshot. 6239 plus 1720, 7959, 8476. Guys, the correct calculation should look something like this. We take the raw damage and multiply it by 1.65 for the Serration. That's because we took the Serration damage output as an example, not the raw damage. And then we'll multiply it by another 1.3 for the headshot. We'll get something like 2.2k, and then we plus another 6.2k, which is the damage we had in our graph, and we'll get 8.4k, which you'll see in the video is also correct. So we know the Arcane multiplies Serration by its headshot multiplier, but the actual damage on precision headshot kill plus, damage yada yada does not multiply Serration. What did we learn from this, in case you got lost, is that Serration has a lower priority than the Arcane, but the headshot multiplier has a lower priority than both Serration and the Arcane. Meaning, the Arcane multiplies the raw damage, the damage that comes out of the weapon, then Serration comes in place and gives, adds on a percentage of the raw damage, which is either 1.72k or 2.033, which is, it's a joke. The numbers are nothing.
Oh no. You want to compare this to a shoe? This would be sketches.
Now let's figure out. Let's find a mod that actually has a low priority list compared to the to our mods over here, but actually can benefit us, and that would be a faction mod. And I'm going to keep Serration on just to prove that it actually comes after the Serration, meaning that it has an even lower priority list than Serration. And this time I'm not going to go into that much detail as I did earlier on, because that's just going to take too much time. And let's take the raw unstackable damage. We'll take with Serration 2.765 multiplied by 1.55, because it's 55% more damage. If it was 155% more damage, we would multiply by 2.55. So 1.55, because we multiply the number by 1, which is already itself, and another 55 on top. We should be getting 4.285 on a fully charged shot on the body. 4.285. 4.285. Wow, what do you know? It's actually true. And let's take the headshot. Let's go 3594 multiplied by 1.55, we should be getting 5.570 on the headshot, which we are. We're actually one number away, but that's because Warframe likes to round up decimals. Lastly, I'll take the multiplier. 6520 times 1.55, 10.1. We should be doing 10.1 on a body shot. Let's quickly charge off. Let's go and shoot the body. 10.106. 10.106. Wow, the headshot. 13.1 times 1.5. 13.1. Wow! This right here is a perfect example of what I was talking earlier about the damaging mod priorities. And just to sum it up, galvanized mods in Arcanes come before Serration, faction mods come at the end, meaning after Serration and everything else.